All right, clean it up. Camera's running. Clean it up, pal. Good morning, everybody. Today we are brewing one of my long-term goals beers. We're brewing a Hoppy Pilsner today. Pretty excited about it. This beer is going to be called MGC after the illustrious Margaret Grace Clark. Soon to be, not Clark, but that is Maggie's initials. The first time we did, the first beer she did herself here was a beer that was ultimately called Hotel Tango. I was a bit of the mind to call the beer MGC, again, her initial, but that wasn't quite within the naming parameters of what we were doing at the time. So it is within the naming parameters of what we're doing now. So we're gonna do our thing. But yeah, a Hoppy Pils. We've kind of spun this beer off of a few different things. Maggie and I put together a recipe originally that was called Hotel Tango. And that was an awfully nice, easy drinking Pils type beer. And then we did an Italian Pils with 50 West last year. And so when we rebrewed Hotel Tango, we decided to take it a bit more in that direction. So this time we're doing something a little bit different still, which I'll keep you in the loop on. You can see my salt and acid right here. About to move this up to the top of the brew deck. We're gonna start mashing this thing in. Now what you just saw me doing is a really important step for a lot of you folks that are using hot liquor tanks out there. Depending on the size of the hot liquor tank, you might find that you have some stratification of temperature in your HLT. Josh, what's that noise? Outside? Okay, good. You don't want scary noises inside. You don't want scary noises inside. Gosh, I think we're gonna be good to roll here. So we're gonna get this mash running. Oh, but before I forget, if you're running a larger hot liquor tank, you're gonna wanna make sure that you recirculate that to make sure that your temperature is all equalized. We actually drop about 8 degrees once we start recirculating our HLT. So it's something that you'll probably wanna do for your strike water if you do have a bigger mash tun. Beyond that, we're going to start mashing this thing in. Is it that hard to do? All right, a little sip from the branded cup, dude. I don't know what you've been thinking, what you've been drinking out of, but I've been drinking out of that boy. We have a Happy rake that works, and we are ready to start dropping some water. So if you have tuned into the channel before, you know that I'm about to start pumping water from the hot liquor tank up and into the mash tun. There you go. Boom, baby. You see that water dropping in right over my shoulder. I'm gonna get that rake started shortly. I'm gonna get that rake started shortly. I'm gonna start dropping some grain. Usually what I like to do is I do like to wait until that water is up above the bottom. For me, that takes almost 2 barrels of water. It is important though, with all of your calculations, that that water is factored into all of your strike water. Sometimes maybe someone thinks that if you have water underneath the false bottom that it doesn't play in, but it does. Feeling pretty good. It's always nice. It's always nice to get up here and start turning some work, but it's extra nice when you get to work on, I mean, all this stuff is a passion project, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to be brewing something new, something that you're excited about. And again, I kind of think that this is like, you know, really dialing in the Pilsner that I want to make, you know, long term as a brewer. This is one of those things I'm really excited about. So it's a little extra fun this morning. I'm going to check my volumes. Oh, we're almost to 55 gallons. 55 gallons is kind of that mark where I'm going to be up over the false bottom. And then what you're going to see me do is you can see this thing right here. I have hot water coming in along here into my grist hydrator, and then that is attached to that line and ultimately to my grain hopper up there, my grist hopper. And I'm going to start dropping some grain down there. Got a little grain on the brain this morning. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you feel as if you got any value out of the video, please like and subscribe. There are also other videos that you can watch. They're gonna maybe be over here or over here. Appreciate you watching.